Happy Sunday! I know I haven't been on the last couple of days, but you know, I ate out, spent time with the grandbabies, stuff like that. So, this Sunday, I am making cowboy stew. So, in my Dutch oven right now, I have some hamburger meat, 2 pounds of hamburger meat that I'm sauteing. And then I've got some smoked sausage and an onion that I'm going to start cutting up to throw in there with it. So, let me bring it down here and show you some stuff I have. Okay. Let me get that situated. I have the worst time with this thing. All right, so I have a whole onion that I'm going to dice up. And then I have some smoked sausage. So what I want to do is go ahead and get this cut up and put this in the pot with my meat. So let me get that done and I'll be back. All right, I got my onion cut up. I'm going to go put that in the pot. I'll be right back. Now I've got a whole smoked kielbasa. I'm going to cut this up and I'll show you. I'm not going to bore you with all the cutting up of it, but I'm going to cut it just in these kind of, just like that. So let me get to cutting this up and we'll put that in the pot too. Okay, I have my smoked sausage cut up. I'm going to add it to the pot. All right, now I have about 5 russet potatoes. I'm just going to peel these. You don't have to peel them, but I want to peel them for this stew. I like it better with just the potatoes, no skin on them. So I'm going to peel those and chop these up. Okay, I got my potatoes cut up. And see, you can just do that size right there. That's fine. That'll cook pretty fast. I'm going to add that to the pot. And then I have 2 tablespoons of minced garlic that I'm going to add to the meat as well. So I'll be right back. All right, next I have some pickled jalapenos. I pickled these, but you can buy pickled jalapenos and use those as well. But I do want a little bit of spice in this because it is cowboy stew. All right. Just however much you want. This is probably, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 9 jalapenos that I've sliced. Not 9 whole ones, but 9 of those that I have sliced. So I'm just going to roughly cut these up. Now you could use not real, but these are real too, but you could use jalapenos that are not pickled if you want them. You know, the heat level you want to use is what you can put in your stew. I like pickled ones because I don't like a lot of heat, but I do like the spice. Okay, I'm going to put this in my pot, and then I'm going to bring you guys over to my pot and show you what else I'm going to add. All right, I'm back. I'm going to show you my pot. We've got smoked kielbasa. We've got our hamburger meat, our onion, garlic, and potatoes. Then we're going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. We're going to add that. 1 can of corn. A half a bag of soup vegetables. And then 2 cans of pinto beans. I canned these, so I'm using these. These were canned pinto beans I done with bacon. I may just do 1. My pot might not be big enough to do 2. I'm going to try and get both of them in there. So let me get this one in there, start stirring it around, let it get a little bit more condensed. Hopefully my pot's big enough. I hope I did all right with that. I may have to switch pots, but we'll see. And then I may add the other beans in just a minute. 1 can of tomato soup. And the reason I like to do tomato soup instead of tomato sauce, tomato soup has some sugar in it and sweeteners and stuff in it. And I like the taste that it gives your stew. So I'm going to add that. All right. And 2 cups of water. All right. Now, I'm going to stir all this and see if I can make room for my other can of beans. And then we'll go to the seasonings. All right, I managed to get it in there. Okay, so now I'm just going to do some salt. Now, this you will do to taste at the end as well. Some salt, some pepper. And then I'm going to do a teaspoon of chili powder. A teaspoon of garlic powder. A teaspoon of ground cumin. teaspoon of smoked paprika. Y'all love smoked paprika. If you've never done smoked paprika, I highly recommend it. Okay. And then I'm going to do 1/4 of a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix all this, and I'm going to let this simmer for about 30 minutes. And then as it simmers for about 30 minutes, then I'll check it and see if it needs any additional seasonings. And what I mean by that is if like I need to add some more chili powder, or if I need to add any more cumin, if I need to add any more salt or anything like that. But this looks gorgeous. I'm going to put the top on, and I'm going to let this simmer, and I'll bring it back and we'll look at it. All right, guys, I'm back, and now I'm going to taste it and see if it needs any more seasonings. Looks amazing, smells amazing. Oh my goodness. I don't think it needs anything but maybe a touch of salt. Just a little bit of salt. Woo, is that good? All right. Guys, this is how I make my cowboy stew. Oh man, look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh, so good. I'm going to let this simmer for about another 20 minutes just to make sure everything is nice and soft like the potatoes. And there you go, guys. Dinner for tonight. See you guys next time. Bye.